Hello. So today I'm gonna show you how I made my orchid mixture. So I made it with charcoal and pine bark, sphagnum moss, vermiculite, and perlite. Okay, so this is the sphagnum moss. You can buy them from Amazon. They come with like a cube. They're dry like that. So what I do, I soak this first in water before I mix them together, soak them overnight before you use it. And then this is my charcoal that I made. This is just from the branches of wood in my yard, and I mix that. I kind of break them in small pieces and mix them. Also, this is the perlite that I use, and the vermiculite, and this one is the pine bark nuggets. You can buy them from Walmart or Lowe's. I think this is called Timberline. This one, the one that I bought is large actually. I haven't noticed it, they're large. So, but that's fine. So you can see this is bark. See, that's bark right there. And that's what orchid likes. They like the bark. So the big ones right here, I'm just gonna break them into small, maybe 2 or 3 pieces for that one, like that. I should have gotten the small one, but however, this is fine. This will work because there's some. I like my orchid bark like this, small actually, like this. I don't like the very fine bars. So I'd rather have big like this, and then I'll just break them in whatever size I want. Then the very fine one, you can't make them into big ones, of course. So yes, I like this. It's cheaper that way, and this whole bag is cost like $2, and you can make a lot of orchid potting mix out of this. See? And yep. I mean, they're easy to break. See, you can break them, but with just one hand. You see? So, no big deal. There. So, my mixture is about, let's say, 50% of the bark, and then approximately 20 to 30% of the charcoal, and then the sphagnum moss. For this vermiculite, I'll probably use just 1 cup each, not a lot. I just estimate, So the sphagnum moss, it kind of help hold moisture for your orchids. But too much of the sphagnum moss, if you just use sphagnum moss alone, I don't like it. Kind of holds a lot of moisture. So this charcoal, I love using charcoal for my orchids. I guess you can buy them online on Amazon. But I mean, this is free. I made this myself. It's very easy. you know, I'll just break them down and mix it with for my orchids. And this is my finished mixture. So far my orchids love them. Like here, the bark here is very fine. See, I think this is orchiada bark. I forgot already. And that's my mixture, orchid mixture. That's how I made it. You can make your own charcoal too. Thank you for watching, and don't forget to like and subscribe. Okay, so I'm just gonna show you these orchids that I planted on my mixture. You can see they're very happy, the leaves are very healthy, and I will show you the roots also. I don't know if you can see the roots there. Yeah, that's the roots. That is very, very healthy. Now, I don't like to use stone or leca. I don't like using that. They're not biodegradable. At least this one. I like biodegradable materials like charcoal. So you see, my orchids love the mixture that I made for them, and it's cheaper. See the roots, they're really happy. And we'll just check the other one right here. We'll see the roots. Can see that right there. Okay, right here. It's hard to see because there's condensation, but you can see right here. Like I said, the sphagnum moss holds moisture, and you know if there's moisture, if you see there's like condensation on the pots. Now guys, I don't claim to be an expert with orchids or plants, so I'm just telling you based on my experience what worked best for me. So I grow orchids in different medium. I tried waterculture, I tried mounting, and I tried buying orchid media online, and didn't like them at all, and they're pricey, they're expensive. So I made my own orchid medium, and my orchid seems to like them. And also you have to take into consideration your area, your weather. If you live in a hot, dry climate, maybe a different media works for you best. I live in upstate New York, where in the winter time we get very dry and very cold. So in the summertime it's humid and can get hot too. So this is what worked best for me in my area. And I love orchids because if you grow them right, they'll grow for years and years. If you don't kill them, they grow years and years and give you blooms a lot. And like I said, I don't claim to be an expert. I didn't go to school to study orchids, you know, but since I learned how to grow orchids when I was young. In the Philippines, we grow a lot of orchids, but those were vandas, dendrobiums, so we didn't really grow a lot of phalaenopsis in the Philippines. Phalaenopsis in the Philippines kind of pricey. I mean, before, I don't know now if it's still pricey. They can go for like 1,000 peso in dollar. I don't know how much that in dollar, but so yep, right there. Oops. Yes, that's the roots right there. And the leaves are very thick. They're not floppy. They're very strong. And there. So that's what I use for my orchid media. And I get information from Orchid Society, American Orchid Society. What else? I do my research too, you know. And I will try it if it's gonna be work for me. Like I said, if you live in different country or different area in the world, your condition might different from mine. So you have to know what worked best for you. And there's a lot of myths about orchids actually, that you can just put ice cubes and you're all set. No. Orchids are from Asia. They're from tropical countries. They live in the forest, and we don't have winter in Asia. If you think about it, then why are you gonna put ice cubes in orchids that grow typically in tropical countries? Does that make sense to you? That's just my opinion. Just, you know, because growing up in the Philippines, I don't really put ice cube in my orchids. So I think that's just the seller tactics to, you know, make you buy. Oh, it's very easy, you just put ice cubes, but really that's not how it works. Alright, and that's it. Thank you for watching.